What's up, everybody? I'm Dalkiel Damion, and I'm back here to play The Outer Worlds 2. So let's just click that button.
Did DeVries rip a hole in the universe because she hates her job? The Earth Directorate needs to invest in a suggestion box.
Yeah. Exactly. So let's continue where I left off. Now, in the last episode, we made it to Paradise Island. And as you can see, we started off here on the docks, and we, kind of went around the island. And we found a mysterious cave, and we got our first pet. Goes by Lucy. And if we just went to where the speaker told us to go, we would have never found Lucy. Or did any of this, or the mysterious cave. Now we are definitely taking the long way around to do the main quest, but that's me. Now thankfully we did not find them. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Found some scientists in the cave, and they were researching these crab monsters, and okay. Oh, look, I thought that's okay. I thought that's what I saw in the last episode. All these little, right down there, way over in the lower left-hand corner, they like shows like open chests, like like, hey, you forgot your loot. I want to go way up there. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Wait, you don't want to take them the other way? Why not? I thought everybody likes taking their vitamins the other way. No? Okay. Well, you know, you never know. What about us? Ooh, yeah, check that out. 30% magazine size. Stolen. Ooh, I didn't mean to steal it. City's drain rate. Man, I did not mean to steal. Nothing but taste that you will enjoy. Okie dokie. Why not? Pre-cooked, seasons, and ready to eat. Sounds good to me. I got it's fried you can swallow. It's okay.
Ain't recharged.
Yeah, well, you know, listen here. All right, so we go that way or that way? What's that? Oh, yeah. More poo-poo. Dung. Awesome. Interesting.
Emergency protocols ready.
You need to worry about.
Volume 8 of 10. I saw it. I saw it. What? Claws as wide as a fishing rod. Eyes no smaller than my head. A back as broad as the roof of a house. And white as bleached bone. Okay, here's another one talking about that white bleached crab. I tried to run and grab Claire. So she could see it, but fear pinned my feet. Worse, it began long gone by the time I got to her. She insisted it was nothing but the vodka that was heavy on my breath. But I saw what I saw, and I'm more than passing sure that it disappeared into a cave to the south. See, okay, well, we went to that cave. That's the mysterious cave. Tomorrow, when I think the bugger will be asleep, I'm heading down to find it. Best case, I bag the biggest Crabble ever seen. Worst case, I get evidence that I'm not just some raving drunk. So I wonder if this game, I did not research or look into other people's stuff, but I'm wondering, like, in some games, you know how sometimes you have to go certain places at night. Like, some places you could do during the day. Some you have to find at night. Maybe we have to go back to that cave and be there, like, at nighttime or something. I don't know. Now, I really want to find this thing. Uh-oh. Wait. You spy a pair of human legs coming from the crab's mouth parts. Looks like the crab got a bit greedy and choked to death. Brawny. Ah. Alright, I guess we'll just have to remember that and come back later.
Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kinda reminds me of our days in Nyx's orbit, dodging Protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's all right, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us.
See, how far back is that?
Confronting threat.
Well, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Ready to waste them on your command. Hit what in the where now?
So I could have did that instead. Oh man. Oh, what do you know? Test combat flights 01 to 004. We established the temporary base of operation as close to Fairfield as we deem possible. Fairfield. We've heard that before. Without risking detection. We then began directing small clusters of drones to harass the enemy at random intervals. Uh-oh. None of these could be considered major incursions, but we unquestionably garnered the ire of Auntie's choices forces there. Okay. Another place we're gonna have to come back to because, you know. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Entering a computational state.
Oh, what's this? Non-Protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came. Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits. A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. And right thrilling.
Oh, wait, what? Did I just... Aw. We don't get to keep those?
It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits, whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy. Their tales remained invigorating thrill rides. The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated, 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them. Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
This unit has observed a significant increase in your levels of physical activity, Agent Ibarra. Helpful reminder. Please make time for rest and recovery.
I'm fine, Val. But I have noticed you experiencing more vocal stutters lately. Reckon we should spend some time together at a workbench soon.
To maintain this unit's superb performance, routine maintenance is highly recommended.
I'll take that as a yes.
Goodbye. Dearest friends and established companions. As of late, it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act, nor the daily annoyance of farming. Drudgery. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment. Quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward myself in a form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate. But today I see joining Auntie's as a freedom and a breath of fresh air, which I never realized I so dearly desired. Come on, we can make it. No. Oh, he said he's not come back, so. Wow, look at, wow. Okay.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this point.
Not exactly how I wanted to do that, but
Commencing combat-related activity.
Blah, blah. Taking care of citizens is developing possible customers. And come out here yourself, Maneuver Street. Okay, that subject left after the first time we tried talking to him.
enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too under-leveled to fight them. Uh-oh.
Ranger active.
We ain't scared. He won't be bothering anyone ever again. Ooh, 3 of 10. I don't know. I don't want to hand him into her, dude. right. Nice. I don't see it. Observational reports. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. During this refrain, he slyly referenced a document as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Ooh, uncensored. Recommend mental refreshment. John spoke in his sleep last night. Recommend mental refreshment. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Recommend mental refreshment. Wow. Yeah. So everything is...
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Oh wait, switches. Oh.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Dear Commander.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm shift in support of boundless life for all protectorate subjects. Down to this exquisite magic song.
I guess that would have been another way to go in.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
she talking to me?
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Meant no offense, you ain't one of Auntie's, and from the look of things, the Protectorate here didn't put up much of a fight. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Nosy, aren't you? No reason. I'm exploring. Taking in the scenery as it one does.
Cute. Though I did come here for another job, it's true. I'm INEZ Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none. When there's paperwork, there's enemy secrets. And dropping Raptidons on the place is a quick way to stop any personnel keen on destroying those secrets before we find them. It's a kinder fate than if they survived. Allowing us to walk off with this intel would surely land any survivor in front of the firing squad. Or sentimental refreshment. As far as I can tell, it's the polite name for re-education camp. If you've got the misfortune of being Protectorate, you live under the watchful eye of the Sentinels. You even think of stepping out of line, they pay you a visit and send you off. To where exactly, I ain't sure. But you'll be getting obedience kicked into you. And apparently there's some highly sensitive intel about mental refreshment hereabouts. The minister sent me here to find it. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
I could try kissing the graft to make it better. Oh man. In the evil playthrough, we're definitely gonna pick that. If that is a choice. Because like I said, I'm guessing that the dialogues will change depending on our build and characters and
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter. Law, no. The contract would just pass down the line of succession. It's a very long line. And anyway, I ain't a killer. No matter how much I fantasize about shutting him up when he goes on and on about how he's the father of capitalism reincarnated, or lamenting that his mock apple martini ain't blended quite right. Ugh, never quite got the hang of those. That right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table, if all else fails. Get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the wraps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me, or did INEZ remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Wait, what? You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker, and you deal bonus sneak attack damage. Fine, whatever. I don't get it. Why? Because I like tried to dissolve that body? What? You fight Farah. I'm fighting fair. Oh no, our records indicate that Minister is 247 days late. Uh-oh. Print the following pass for Arc and hand deliver the reports immediately. Okay, print. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Whoa. Sensors task. 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active. Morale low. I spied 2 sentinels wrestling with my Automex. Last night, upon their leave, I found a new data recorder hidden behind the main sensor lens. Whoa. Alright. Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Sequencing attack strategies. Commencing combat-related activities.
Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Is that one of those, like, negative traits that I didn't want to pick at the beginning of the game? Do not let this information leave the ministry without undergoing a sanitation pass. Secondary sanitation pass. Is that what yeah. And a supervisory review. Wow. Please select the standard you wish to view. I don't know what I want to view. I'm just like clicking on stuff. Any decision? They died while embracing their highest calling. Any decision or analysis indicated that the war with Andy's choice is escalating or that the Protectorate is losing ground is to be replaced with assurances that the war continues to go as well. Yeah, blah blah. Yeah, liar. Yeah, liars. No one's ever gonna find your body. I just wait. Now what? Oh wait, what? Get out of here, dude. Seriously? Bounced off him.
Great. First they're in the walls, now the ceilings.
Wait, what? Where?
Entering a confrontational state.
Would I get acid 2 on me?
Their ideologies can be corrosive to the vital cogs in our clockwork. More than ever, remain watchful, believers. Better to be
Do not proceed if you are not an essential administrator. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll do what I want. Failure to heed this warning, if you are not said administrator, would be met with spirit. Well, how do you know that I'm not? Because if I want to be what? How do you know who I am? How do you know? Our council has breathed new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program. Yeah, no you haven't. No you didn't. No. Once again, tried and true methods win. No, you guys know. I don't think you did. When you're troubled, the friends and neighbors stay from the mother protect them. Remember, mental refreshment is the best way. Oh boy, here we go. Please select. Do not spare the rod. Alrighty then. Now we're gonna jump over here. Oh, actually, we don't need to jump over anyway. We'll just stand right here. Look at that big place right there. Okay. Alright, well, this is a good place to stop for now. This was fun. Again, I'm having fun with this game. Different choices, man. I don't know. Tune in next time to see what awaits us in that little, like, basically looks like a wind plant. Resource plant right there. We're gonna go explore that area next time. And then we will go back. We'll set this as active since we've already been in here, did that. Maybe if we get here, we can like come up in here and open all this up, explore this whole area. But we'll do this. We'll explore this. And then we'll come over here and do this next time. And have a lot of fun. So until then, thanks for watching. And have a good night.
I love you. Bye-bye.